You tell me about your week.
All right, so I'm leaving town tomorrow. And that's kind of a big deal. So I don't know exactly how to. I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So y'all are going to have a guest co-host for the next 2 weeks. So be sweet, everybody. Be nice, and let's hope that the co-host is very sweet to Skyla while I'm away.
Well, I think that whoever we have will be amazing.
Will be wonderful.
Yes.
Will be wonderful.
Yes, we'll have some good shows.
Yeah. So I'm going to India. Like far away, 20-hour plane ride. Anybody that knows me knows that airplanes are not necessarily my favorite way to travel, but there are no highways to India, so I have to be on a plane. And so that's going to be interesting. Y'all pray for the crew and anybody that may have to deal with me if I decide to have a freak out 10 hours into this 20-hour trip. So, yeah.
Yes.
So there's that.
So I do have a couple things I want to say. Like, yes, I will have great co-hosts. We will manage.
The show's going to be great.
Show will be great.
The show will be great.
It'll work out. We'll be fine for 2 weeks. She'll come back. We'll be okay. I'll be sad, but we'll be okay.
Yeah.
But me, I don't know that I'll be okay.
And me, I mean, y'all don't understand. We see each other like every day.
Yes.
We talk to each other every day. And when I'm overseas, I'm literally 12 hours ahead of everybody back home. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work. That's going to be different.
Yeah. So I mean, I may be going crazy here.
Yeah. Well, know that I will be too.
Yeah, I feel sorry for your husband.
You should. Everybody needs to feel sorry for Jeff.
Because you're going to be with him
2 weeks
solo.
nonstop in a foreign country.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to have another panic attack. So, no.
No, don't have a panic
We're going to be
attack.
fine.
But I'm going to be like crazy without you.
Well,
because I mean, literally, like, yes, we do the show together and everything, but
this is not the only time we see each other.
Like, we're together
all the time.
All the time.
All the time. And
so it'll be
it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
It's going to be
2
rough.
weeks is like
a long time.
I mean, I think the weekend sucks.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to be away from my kids for 2 weeks too, so I should probably toss that out there.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be fine.
They'll be fine.
They're going to be fine.
I don't know.
The two of us may not be. We may not be calling Skyla. Will you accept a collect call from India? No. Tell her to Facebook me. No.
Look, her kids will be okay for 2 weeks. 2 days, I don't know that we'll be okay.
No. This is going to be...
How sad is that?
It's going to be rough.
Yeah,
and I don't think, and I'm a little concerned about what I'm going to eat, and I don't think...
Now, see, the food thing is,
DoorDash is going to make it all the way to India. I don't know about that, so maybe an extra charge.
That's going to be hard.
I'm packing peanut butter crackers and goldfish.
Yeah.
Seriously, they're going to be one of them's going to be in my suitcase and one of them is going to be in my carry-on.
Well, it's hard, and not to say anything about other people's culture. It's just that when you're not used to, and we don't eat a lot.
No.
We don't eat a lot.
We're
or a
not
lot
very,
of different things.
We're not very adventurous. Let's put it that way. We're not very adventurous.
I mean, even I love to travel like to the Caribbean and stuff, but even when I go there, like I don't eat a lot of food. Like I don't eat a lot of our food.
No,
so I definitely don't eat a lot of other countries' food.
Right. And so this is going to be and it's a business trip for my husband, so I have to be like on point. I like totally on my game all the time and polite, which is not one of my virtues.
Goldfish in the purse.
So the goldfish in my purse, I'll be like, hold on one second, and I'll just keep shoveling goldfish in my mouth. But it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna see things that I'm gonna
Can't wait for the show when she comes.
When I come back, I think that we're gonna spend like 3 days on the Arabian Sea, which is, I mean, I've heard it's beautiful. I've heard that that's like fantastic, and so
yeah, I haven't heard much. So we'll see. We'll see when she gets back.
We'll see. Check my Facebook. I'll post pictures on my Facebook and on my Instagram.
Your Instagram, because I don't think a lot of
not everybody's on my Facebook, but my Instagram. I'm going to post pictures on my Instagram, and provided that I have Wi-Fi or cell service. I don't, honest to God, I don't know what I'm walking into.
Yeah,
so
you'll
this
have
is,
Wi-Fi.
Okay. All right. So
You'll
then
have Wi-Fi.
there's that. And then one other thing while I'm gone, my youngest starts driver's ed while I'm gone. So my 2 other kiddos are going to have to be mommy and daddy to get him to his driver's ed classes, not forget to pick him up when they're over, and, and do all the things. So I think this is going to be kind of interesting. Steve has it out for me again. This is going to be kind of interesting because everybody's going to know how much I do with me being gone, because there's literally 3 people that are filling in.
Yeah,
for
I think
me.
you're losing some of your Stepford wives status here.
I might be.
Yeah.
But actually, no, I'm not, because I'm being a good wife. I'm going on this trip for my husband, so that is.
So you're losing your Stepford mom.
I'm losing
status.
my Stepford mom status, but my wife's status is kicking up a notch.
There, yeah.
That's definitely kicking up a notch.
Yeah.
So that's my week right now. I'm in packing mode and making lists and making sure that I have everything and that everybody here knows what they need to be doing while I'm gone. So I won't be able to micromanage that from 12 hours. In a different time zone.
And her kids right now, I could hear them all the way from her house.
Going, yes! She can't be in our business all the time.
Yeah.
Children, I have spies that will be filling in for me while I'm gone. So you are not off the hook yet.
Yeah, but me and Miss Tammy, we're so cool, like you're good.
Thanks for that. You're not getting a present now. I was going to bring you back something authentic. But not anymore. I'm going to bring you back some sand.
You're going to bring me something authentic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm good.
Authentic. Authentic. I'm going to FedEx her like a goat or something. I don't know. Hang out in the backyard with Juju.
Oh, God. Well, speaking of Juju, okay, so you asked, well, you didn't ask, but you were about to ask.
I was about
me
to ask
how my week was.
How your week is. I mean,
she just didn't even think to ask me how my week was.
No, because I'm consumed with this India thing.
Yes, it's all about her.
Today, it is all about her.
So, my Juju is cray-cray right now.
Yeah, I was going to say psycho, but I didn't think that was maybe politically correct, but actually, it fits. He's wound tighter than a 9-day clock.
This weather, I think because he can't go out and play.
No.
I mean, he goes out to potty, but like not to play.
But not to play, because it's cold and wet, and then it's hot and wet, and
so
then it's wet and wet, and it just.
But also, like, I don't want him just playing outside in the lightning, and
well, that's not safe. And isn't he afraid of the thunder too? So
yeah, he is kind of afraid of the thunder.
That doesn't work. Well,
kind of a lot.
Yeah.
But like, well, and like the pool guy was here today when there was a little break, so he couldn't go out when the pool guy's here.
Right.
And then there was like long guys were here yesterday, like out in the back yesterday, so he couldn't be out. So it's like anytime there's been a little bit of a break, he hasn't gotten a break. So he's just going crazy.
Right.
Like he's not minding, he's just going crazy.
No, he didn't mind, and he usually listens to me. When he won't listen to her, he'll listen to me, and he's like, girl, please. I don't even think so.
He's just going crazy. So crazy. But this weekend is the twins' 3rd birthday. They're turning 3.
I can't believe it.
I know.
I can't believe it.
So if you guys follow me at all, you see the twins every once in a while on my social media. They're turning 3 on Friday.
They're so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
It's not even okay. They're so cute.
They're super cute. So they're turning 3, so I am going to Oklahoma to see them this weekend.
Be safe.
Yes, and it's supposed to snow.
And ice, and the weather is just, it's nuts. Yeah. Absolutely nuts.
So I'm
just be careful.
If
I can make it back from India safe and sound, you can make it back from Oklahoma safe and sound. So pinky promise.
So I got to go through Dallas.
Pinky? Yeah. No, the city Dallas.
Yeah, I got to go through the city Dallas. So anybody out in Dallas out there?
She's going to wave as she's driving by.
Well, yeah, because I'm going to have Juju, so it's not like I can, But yeah, so it's a good week. I've been preparing for that, and I had a photo shoot this weekend.
Oh, that's
Shout out to Stephanie.
Yes.
I did a photo shoot this weekend, and I think you guys are gonna love the shots when they come out.
You gonna get in as much trouble for this shoot as I got for the last one?
See, I don't get in trouble for shoots.
Yeah, I did.
I don't get in trouble
I
for
did.
shoots because, one, I'm a grown-ass woman.
Well, I thought I was too. I'm older than you.
Yeah, for one.
That's okay.
And for two, wait, I think one negates pretty much anything else.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah, I
You
think
would think.
pretty much.
But
I can
that's
shoot
okay.
whatever I want.
That's okay. I thought I could too, but no.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Goes with my Stepford persona.
Yeah.
There's evidently a higher standard for Stepford wives.
Nope.
Yeah. Anyway, well, I can't wait to see them. I haven't seen any of the. I haven't seen
No.
any proofs. I haven't seen anything, and I can't wait to see it.
You haven't, and they are. It's different. It's different than anything that you've seen. I shot. Yeah, it's different. I actually wore clothes in the shoot.
Not tape. No imagination. No imagination.
No.
All right. Well,
No, but it's
I'm
still
excited.
sexy.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see him.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
good week.
Yeah.
Good week. Good
Absolutely.
week.
Absolutely.
But pray for us, both of us, because we both traveling grace.
Travel mercies, please.
Please pray
Please.
for us.
That I stay okay in a foreign country and
And
I
that we
have
do not end up having an international crisis
because I'm there.
because she is flying and we can't really turn planes around over.
No, but they can ask you to deplane. That has happened. So.
Yeah, I was actually teasing with someone and I said, this will be the only time over the Atlantic Ocean that someone says, like, does the ladder work?
Yeah.
Can we pull that out? Does the slide work?
Does the slide work? I'll be fine. I've got my cushion. I'm ready. Just let me off here and I'll be fine.
She doesn't do flights to Vegas very well.
No.
So how she's going to do India?
I don't know. Medication and an open bar, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Didn't know they made enough, but
okay, I didn't either. But we're gonna try.
Can't wait for this.
We're gonna try.
Okay, you ready for In the News?
Yeah.
So you are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And
don't forget my face. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. Don't forget my face.
She'll be back though.
I'll be back. Don't forget me though.
But we are here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. You can get us on YouTube at Skylar Dawn, on Instagram at skylardon.com. DH Lewis.
Oh yeah, thanks. I'm sorry. I wasn't
just somewhere else.
I was packing.
Then you can
DH Lewis on Instagram, right? Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Then you can also follow us on Facebook, Lyfe LYFE Uncensored Show, or on Twitter and Instagram at Lyfe Uncensored. Okay, so we have a segment called In the News where we talk about things that we feel are relevant. Maybe not everybody else, but
if it's relevant to us, then it's relevant.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, go.
So we are not taking over for Kathy Lee and
We did
Hoda.
not get that phone call, but that's fine because I like Robert Roberts better anyway. So I like Good Morning America.
Yeah, so we're not taking over, but next best thing to us.
Yes, I agree with this. Yes.
Because I absolutely adore her.
I love her.
Jenna Bush Hager.
Oh, that's
Hager,
right.
is that how you
I
say
don't know
her?
how you say her last
I
name.
always say
because
Jenna
her last
Bush.
name is Jenna Bush.
Yeah,
that's
Jenna
her name,
Bush.
Jenna Bush.
So she's taking over. She's replacing Kathy Lee.
Which is great because I'm
On
not a
the Today
fan
Show.
of Kathy Lee.
Yeah, she's not my favorite either. But
she's not my favorite. But Jenna Bush, love her.
yeah, I do. I do really
love
like
her.
a lot.
Love
so
her.
she's taking over. She got the job. Woohoo!
Yay! Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oscar fashion.
Yes, Oscar
July?
fashion. I was. Be careful. You all right? I was pleasantly surprised with some of the outfit choices. I was pleasantly surprised. Gaga, I thought, looked great. She looked like a grown-up. No meat dress.
Very beautiful.
She did not arrive in an egg. So, I really thought that she pulled it together. She really looked fantastic. Really looked good.
Yes, and did you see the diamond she was wearing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was last worn by Audrey Hepburn.
Oh, I did not know.
That's the last time it was worn.
I did not know that. That
when
was
she
great.
was promoting breakfast
at Tiffany's.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So classic Hollywood.
Oh, yeah. She really looked classic Hollywood.
Yes.
And I thought that some of them were really, really well put together, and then some of them, I'm not 100% sure what the velvet trend was with the guys. I don't know if they were tired of not getting a shout out for the best dressed or the, you know, the fashion red carpet or whatever, but they all wore velvet. And
well, I mean, they didn't skip to September.
They could
so
have.
It's actually
with
still
their
kind
velvet.
of winter for some people.
But velvet? No.
I don't know.
Velvet,
Maybe
it just
that's
didn't.
a thing.
I don't know. I mean, that didn't do much for me.
It didn't kill me. I mean,
it just kind of made me shake
that
my
close
head.
of attention.
I just shook my head.
You know, the Aquaman guy.
Hotness, yes.
Yeah, he wore. I didn't love his outfit. It was the velvet.
It was
pink.
velvet pink.
I didn't love it, but then when they explained that it was the last thing that Karl Lagerfeld did before his passing or whatever, then I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That makes sense. That has velvet with a purpose.
Yes.
But the guy that wore the velvet dress, and we went back and forth on his name. I still can't remember what his name was, but I'm just like, seriously, dude, you're a dude. And I just couldn't get on board with that.
Yeah,
that was rough. That was rough.
My deal.
J-Lo. See? Get out of my head. J-Lo. Oh, she looked fantastic. I want to be her when I grow up. We've talked about that. Skyla says I have to work out like 6 days a week, and so
twice a day.
Just dream about that.
6 days a week.
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, she's amazing. She just had her 50th birthday, and she's like amazing.
She looks like she's 25. I mean,
she's not
even fair. Not even fair, but she looked gorgeous.
Yes, but those were like hand cut glass.
That dress had to be heavy.
Oh my god,
it had to be heavy.
It was so beautiful.
It looked good. She looked great.
So beautiful. Great. Loved her. Jennifer Hudson looked classy, amazing. So classy.
Yeah.
Regina
King.
Oh. Look,
I loved that dress. She looked incredible. And she won.
Yes.
She won.
Yes.
And I picture her. Did you see Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous? It's Goofy Chick Flick movie. She was in the second one. And so I just envision her in that role, and now she's doing these like just intense roles and showing all the different sides of her, because she was funny in Miss Congeniality, but then some of the roles that she's picked up lately, I mean, they've been,
it just shows
how talented she is, but
she was like, that is to me like classic Hollywood, like the old
silhouette. I mean, fitted, it just with the train and the slit. Oh God, she was beautiful.
I was like,
yeah, she was beautiful.
Yes.
And and then there were some definite misses, and
we don't need to talk about that.
I'm so sorry for you. I mean, next time call us. I mean, I don't have the greatest fashion sense, but I wouldn't wear a raincoat to the Oscars. So or the Tool. Casey Musgraves, I love you. I do love you, but that dress was awful.
Yeah, or
awful.
The big, it's just
the taffeta thing, the pink that looked like a parka,
like
from the Crazy Rich Asian star, Gemma Chan or something.
Yeah,
she's a beautiful woman, but her dress was terrible.
Yeah, just not into all that.
It was bad.
Just not into all that.
It was bad.
But no. But so you are tuned into Lyfe Uncensored, where we are uncensored.
That's our opinion. I'm sorry you don't like our opinion.
We're not sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Really.
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's part of it's in the show. Uncensored. Or uncensored, depending on which way you can see it.
Our sign is right. You're just not.
You're just see. That was so good. Thank you. I love it. Thank you.
You're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skyla Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And we're here
every Tuesday
at 7.
Every Tuesday at 7. Even though one of us thinks it's September. That's fine. That's fine.
One of us that's wearing purple.
Yeah. It's alright.
So now we have a segment called #WTH.
I love this section.
And these are really, really #WTHs just this week.
What are you thinking? What? So, yeah. I mean, it just makes people, you just have to go, how do you tie your shoes when you leave your house? Do you leave your house, and how do you tie your shoes? Because some of these people...
Do you even put laces in your shoes?
Maybe they're not allowed to have laces in their shoes, so there's that.
That's more like it.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Oakland teacher strike. There's a teacher strike. This is hashtag WTH.
On every level.
There is a teacher strike in Oakland. And the media that's covering it gets robbed and shot. Hashtag
Really?
WTH.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it just...
Like a car pulls up and actually robs them, shoots them, takes their camera stuff and everything. Like in
while they're like, it's cameras are rolling, they're interviewing this, and
now this happened in Houston while they were shooting there was like media shooting something, or they were shooting a video shoot or something, and the camera crew actually got robbed. I'm like,
come on,
seriously,
why?
people.
Why? Can't y'all be nice? Just be nice.
Well, that's a lot to ask of some people.
Evidently.
But seriously, you're gonna rob the media for their
and
stuff?
shoot their security guard? I mean, I think that the security guard got a couple of shots off too, because a couple of the suspects have been arrested, and one of them was arrested when he got to the hospital for gunshot wounds.
Oh,
so
that's also dumb as criminals.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid too. But
Yeah.
I mean,
You guys are good.
keep it up.
Hashtag
WTH.
Okay, now this one here, I really feel some type of way about this one.
Okay, you tell me yours and I'll tell you mine.
Okay, so this is hashtag WTH.
All right.
BB Rexa.
We've talked about her before.
Yes. And I'm actually like, I really actually kind of like this chick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I really didn't know who she was before we started talking about her.
Yeah, I didn't really like her much, but when we started talking about her, I'm kind of like connected to her.
Yes. So she made this video that is way out there, to say the least.
Very artistic.
Artistic would be
A stretch.
out there
Just
for this.
just
I mean,
saying.
it's way out there. So her dad sends her a text.
as dads are prone to do.
Yes. And
Parents.
the text that her dad sends her is, when are you going to stop this? I am so embarrassed of you. I can't even leave the house. I'm ashamed.
Yeah.
Like, this is pornography.
Yeah.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah.
Okay, so he sends this text to her. So, as a young 20-something...
Oh, she's a baby 20. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think she's 25 yet.
No, I was going to say about 23, 24,
Yeah, she's
something like that.
She's young.
So,
young.
she screenshotted it
Yep.
and posted it on her IG. Now, I think that she posted it on her IG to be like, oh my God, look at what my dad just sent me. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, look at this.
Yeah.
Now, her fans took it as,
They got really protected.
look what my dad sent me. Can you believe this?
Yes, they got really,
So her fans started belittling and berating her father.
Yeah.
Started saying threatening things towards her father, saying really nasty things towards her father.
Yeah.
Like really tearing her father apart. Well, her and her father actually have a relationship.
Yeah, they have, yes, they do.
Like a real relationship. So then she had to actually rein her fans in and actually kick her fans' ass. Actually, I think those were her words.
Yeah.
Be like, no,
Yeah.
stop. And she actually took a flight today to her dad to apologize.
Right.
And she went out to New York to reshoot parts of the video for her father because he was
This is not happening. We're not
too
going.
inappropriate.
You weren't raised like this.
Yes. So the parts that she said she's reshooting though are the nuns smoking weed.
Okay.
She's reshooting that part of the video. And so on TMZ they were like, that's the part you're reshooting.
That's the part you're reshooting? Okay.
They were like, leave that part and reshoot some of the other stuff. They were like, that's not the real offensive pornography part.
No, that's
But
inappropriate, but
yeah. So, but this, I just thought the whole the part that her dad sent her the text, I thought was very, I thought personally that it was cute in the sense of,
he's her daddy and he's trying to protect her reputation.
yes, and he actually felt emotion about it. It wasn't like he was just like, oh well, it's just art.
Yeah.
It's just the kids being kids.
No,
He
he
was
called
like,
her out on it because he's a daddy. That's what daddies do. Yeah.
I can't even leave my house. This is pornography. Like, when I read it, I just thought, like, I could see myself sending something like that to Trey. Like,
Yeah.
I'm devastated.
Yeah. How could you do this to me? Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Yep. I've been on the receiving end of those.
yeah, I mean, I could see, well, not in your 40s. I mean, like 22, 23,
Yes.
I can see that. And the stuff that she's putting up, I mean, it was
Yes.
literally I mean, it's offensive.
It's offensive.
It's offensive.
Yeah.
It is non-smoking weed.
Yeah,
like, it's not.
Yeah. So what is your hashtag WTH?
So my hashtag WTH is that her fans like tore her dad a new asshole.
Interpreted her Instagram the wrong way.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I think that she put it out there as like, oh, look, my dad's being a dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. That's my hashtag WTH.
Okay, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was. It
yeah,
was.
I
It was
thought
the same
that.
thing.
But
Yep.
But she could have put it, as I'm sitting here and after you actually gave me another perspective as we're sitting here, and she could have put it out there like, you know what? That's shitty. Like,
She could have.
support me.
Yeah, she could have.
Because you're my dad,
Yeah,
and
but the fact that she came
I'm
to
putting out art.
she immediately jumped to her dad's defense.
yeah,
That I think she was being 23, going, "Oh my God, look at this! What is this?"
yeah, like,
And
look at my
just
dad.
look at my dad. He's being a dad, and nobody else took it that way. So
Yeah.
but anyway,
Yeah,
I
they
like her.
Yeah, they definitely did not take it that way.
No, they didn't. But
Her fans were.
But your fans are supposed to be protective over you.
Yeah,
I mean, her dad was doing his job, her fans were doing their job, and then she did her job by being a mediator for both sides.
yes. So she is reshooting the non-smoking weed.
The non-smoking.
She's taking that part out.
Okay.
But all of the sexual stuff is staying in
Okay. Well,
because she sees nothing wrong with that.
okay.
So, hashtag WTH.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper at the their Oscar performance. Okay, so
I feel like I need to just get a hotel room right now.
I feel like I needed a cigarette after I watched that. I was like, holy crap. Full disclosure, I didn't watch the Oscars on Sunday. I recorded it and I watched it. Actually, I watched it yesterday. So I was watching this and I'm going, oh my gosh. I thought that these two were trying to recreate the chemistry that they had during the movie.
I'm glad you got that.
And because I know that they had that the movie is very deep and the movie is very connected, and I thought they were trying to kind of like redo and I lost my words, but trying to mimic the chemistry that they had in the movie.
Okay, well, my hashtag WTH on this is that I thought that it was extremely disrespectful to his wife. Well, I know everyone keeps saying it's not his wife. It's his
significant committed
It's his daughter's mother.
Yeah.
And they're together.
Yeah.
Like, they live together. They're in a committed relationship.
Right.
But I felt, literally my skin was crawling. Like, I did not feel comfortable. I did not feel like this was a recreation of anything other than
An inappropriate Oscar moment.
yes. I felt like it was an inappropriate get a room moment.
Yeah.
I felt like I was just sitting in on a private moment that I wasn't supposed to see, and had it been my girlfriend's husband, I should be calling her right now telling her that her husband is cheating on her.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, I was sitting there. As I watched it, I didn't realize that.
Look, I'm uncomfortable right now talking about it.
Right now. I didn't realize as I was watching it that he had a significant other. I didn't realize that. I didn't know that he did.
I mean, he's holding her hand walking up the stage. They're holding hands coming down. They held hands over his significant other when they were announcing their connection.
Well, if there was 100 people in the room, and 99 didn't believe in you, and that one person did, I believe that person might be Bradley Cooper for her. I think I've heard that. Their connection
100 times.
I did hear that
100 times.
Yeah.
That is her statement that she gives at every interview.
Yeah.
She literally, if they are not already
together
having sex,
they will be soon.
They're going to.
Yeah.
Like, there's no denying that. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I know sexual chemistry.
It was there.
Pretty well.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yep.
And if the girlfriend is not into,
don't say it. Sharing?
Yes.
Yes.
Then she's going to be left behind.
Mm.
Because Gaga is going after what Gaga wants.
And she usually gets what she wants.
Yes.
Because she is Lady Gaga. So, that's a hashtag WTH.
She was not wearing Audrey Hepburn's diamonds for nothing.
Right. Right. Even though she looked amazing, she did have some questionable actions.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hashtag WTH. So. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, what was that?
I was just speaking in my other language that I speak.
Yeah. When you get really frustrated.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's the language I used to speak when I was dealing with my child. So.
Oh, good. Okay.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. R. Kelly.
No.
There is a woman who bailed R. Kelly out. Supposedly, he did not have the bail for his $1 million bail, so the $100,000 that he needed to get bailed out. So a woman, an unknown woman that I read on the internet, I think they figured out who it is, but I didn't care enough to figure out who it was or to read the article. Because I just don't care enough anymore. All I care is that he goes to jail for the rest of his life.
He just
no. From what I'm hearing, the video, one of the 3 videos that has now been given to, or 2 have been given, and there's a 3rd one that supposedly that will be given.
Mm-hmm.
The 14-year-old girl who confirms she's 14-year-old on the videotape is made to do sex acts that are very vulgar, and he forces her face to the video so that he can watch the reaction of her face during these sex acts.
What state is this taking place? Can't they just shoot him?
Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, never mind. Bring him to Texas.
So, what woman, whoever bailed him out, she should go to jail too. This is
aiding and abetting a federal criminal.
This is just
a monster.
Honestly,
I have a 16-year-old.
This has been,
and I know
this has been years and years and years and years of abusing black women, and just like, I don't know that I love that attorney Michael, whatever his name is, but just like he said, if this had been happening for years and years and years to little white girls that were 14, he would have already been in the chair. He needs to be in prison. Don't bail him out. Don't do GoFundMes. Don't go and get him out. Leave his ass there. He is a sick bastard. This is sick.
Yeah.
This is sick.
Yep.
I mean,
hashtag WTH.
Thank
We're
you.
done. We're
Thank
done with
you.
him.
Thank you.
We're done. Moving on.
Thank you. Now, another. We should have split split
We
these
should
up.
have done this differently.
We should have split these up.
That's why we need a production manager.
Hashtag WTH.
Jesus.
Robert Kraft, the owner
Of the Patriots.
of the Patriots.
And evidently a good friend of Tom Brady's. After 6 Super Bowls, I bet they're really chummy.
Well, do you think they're probably like family? Do you think?
I would hope so. I don't know how the super rich behave. Maybe they don't need family or friends. I don't know. And
he's like 70 something.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe he's very fond of Tom Brady because he's.
I mean, Tom Brady hasn't left the Patriots. He's still there.
He's still there, and he's banking. So
yeah, and they've
job
won
security.
so much together. And Kraft has. I mean, I'm sure pretty much everyone knows. It's everywhere. He's accused of.
The happy ending massage.
Thank you. There
Happy
you go.
ending. Yes.
2 counts.
Yep.
Supposedly he's on video or something. I don't know. In Florida, but it's in a sex trafficking ring. Of massage parlor.
Okay. Well, I have a whole nother opinion on sex traffickers. So I mean, just to.
Well, and I think that's where it comes in, but that doesn't mean that he knows that.
No, he maybe didn't know.
Yeah, I mean, that
the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't know.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that he's not sex trafficking them, but
He's participating in the. If there's not a demand for a product, there won't be a product. So by
Right.
participating in that, it is.
well, and it's come out that there's all these billionaires and millionaires, well, multiple billionaires actually, or I think billionaires, at least one billionaire that was there too, that have been caught, that are major company owners. They've all come out to. It's coming out that they were all there too.
Yeah,
caught in this thing. But the thing is, with our hashtag WTH, it's been talked about because coming back from the Oscar stuff, Tom Brady and Giselle, his wife, they came back on the same plane. And Tom and Giselle are known for being family oriented, huge. Tom
Yeah.
Brady's a big family man.
Yep.
And they came back on the same plane together, and they did this big like photo op thing,
yeah.
and hugging
With the hug that
it's almost like a prayer.
It's a really
talking to each other.
Yeah, it looked very staged. It didn't look genuine. It looked very I don't know, almost uncomfortable.
Yeah,
It just wasn't. It just didn't look real.
Yeah, it looks like you said staged.
It looked staged.
And so, I mean, I think Robert Kraft stuck through, Inflategate, all of that stuff through Brady, when he was going to retire, then didn't retire, let him stay on. I mean, he's older than dirt he's not.
He's my age.
But for a quarterback, he is, and he's let him decide if he wants to retire or not retire. He's been through all that with him, and he's still there. And so I'm thinking maybe it's like, they're kind of like family. I mean,
Yeah.
So what's he gonna do? Just like say he's made a mistake, and I'm just gonna like drop him?
Yeah. So I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. It's just I don't understand why people think they need to pay for.
Well, this is the other thing. His wife of many, many, many years died of cancer.
Right.
And so he's not married. I think he does have like a 39-year-old girlfriend or something.
There's lots of ways to find companionship without having to pay for it.
There is. Or if he does pay, like, Meghan McCain was saying on The View, she was like, go to like some place that's legal, like Vegas or something like that, if that's what you're gonna do.
That's what you're gonna do. Go, don't do it in.
But if you want to do it and not have someone like
beach or something.
Yeah, if you want to not have like a relationship, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not for it whatsoever. But
yeah, anyway. Hashtag WTH.
Hashtag WTH.
Hashtag WTH. This is Tuesday night. You're watching Lyfe Uncensored.
I'm Skeleton.
And I'm Dallas Lewis.
Yes, and you guys are so lucky to be here with us.
Yes, you are.
Because our sign is always correct.
On YouTube.
So go to our YouTube.
Go to YouTube. Subscribe.
Yes,
subscribe,
hit
hit
subscribe
like,
button.
and share.
Yes.
And tag Robin Roberts in it.
She wants to meet Robin Roberts.
Really, somebody out there has got
bad.
to know how to get a hold of Robin Roberts. I mean,
Yes.
somebody has to know that. So I'm just waiting.
So
almost patiently.
So impatiently.
Almost patiently. It's close to being patient. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm just going to sit here and hound all of y'all. So now we're going to talk a little bit about our Lyfe 101. We're going to move into Lyfe 101 for this afternoon. I don't want to talk anymore. Your turn.
I know you seem a little off tonight.
I'm
I think
distracted.
Your mind is, yeah, I think
I'm
your
distracted.
mind is very, very, very somewhere else.
Yeah.
But that's okay. So Lyfe 101. Change. Our Lyfe 101 is our segment that we do that's on relationships, or whether it's relationship with ourselves, relationship with an intimate partner, relationship with friends, relationship with coworkers, family. What other kind of relationship can you have?
I think that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, that covers it.
That covers it.
So, but today is about like change and doing things
and how you yourself deal with that.
More about self, I guess.
Self-care today. Self-care.
Yeah. So and really how we came up with this today was she's doing something huge for her, like going on this flight that's like 50 million hours.
And going to a third world country. I'm a little concerned about that.
Not done before.
Nope. I'm gonna write my passport number right here.
You're so silly. It's not like that.
You don't know. She's never been to India. She doesn't know.
I know people from India.
Well, I know people, but anyway, it's gonna be fine.
You're gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna fall out of my chair, but it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be totally fine.
It's gonna be great.
It's just the flight.
It's really just the flight. It's really the flight.
It's not the country.
No,
it's not the
flight.
food. It's just the flight.
It's the flight.
So really, she's only having this panic and freak out over the flight because it's just the flight is so scary for her.
Airplanes should not stay in the air. They're so heavy.
I'm telling you, all of this fear and everything that comes out of her mouth tonight is literally about
a giant plane.
Because she literally has this much freaking out over going to Vegas.
I do.
And she loves
And I love Vegas. I love Vegas. I just can't handle getting there or coming home.
Yes. She has to be put to sleep pretty much to go to Vegas.
Yeah. So imagine what this is going to be like 20 hours in the air.
Yes. So it's really seriously like
it's the
anything
flight.
that she says offensive. It's really about the flight.
It's the flight.
So yes, it's about the flight. Yep. She's literally freaking about the flight. So, okay, so change. We're talking about that. So, I've just gone through a big move.
Yep.
We are, we experience change on a regular basis, most of us.
Yeah.
Even if we don't want change.
Yeah, which is when most change occurs is when you're not really, because most people don't like it. And so you get very comfortable in the way that your life runs. And I'm very comfortable in knowing that I don't have to get on planes very often. And I like that. I like driving around. And I'm very comfortable with, getting up and getting my kids ready for school and then doing whatever I need to do, grocery shopping during the day, and then I go home in my bed and then I can sleep. That's my routine. And so when my routine gets a monkey wrench thrown into it, that's when my anxiety comes out. That's when I have a panic attack in the nail salon like I did today. It was brilliant. You would have been so proud of me, crying, hyperventilating, the whole 9 yards. And it was
the opposite of proud.
I know. I was just kidding.
Okay, go ahead.
So change comes, really, and then you just had this huge change.
Yes.
Huge change that you did not want to do.
Did not.
And
it wasn't that I didn't want to do the move. It was
I think that it all because you didn't want it. Change is hard.
Yeah, it's
change.
It's
just change. It's something different, and so that's when your friends come into play and go, "We have this.
Yeah,
we can do this.
We can do it.
You're not doing this alone. You have this, and you can do this." And then because some of the changes that we go through, we just have to deal with. We can't undo it. You moved into this house.
Yes.
So now we embrace that and we figure out how to make it yours. which
Yes.
is what we're doing. And that is a process. It's a process.
Even starting Lyfe Uncensored
Was a change.
It's
and it was
scary.
out of our comfort zone. It was out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
She was comfortable with this and natural at it. This was so outside my comfort zone.
Yes. But it was even taking the steps to do it though. I talked about it forever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's
And then she pulled me.
Yeah. It was a pull.
It was a pull, but I love it, and I'm gonna miss y'all for the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna miss this. So it was.
But change. I have a old friend. I haven't seen him in a long time, but he used to say that change was spiritual growth.
Yeah.
And without change, you can't grow.
Right.
So, and he, anytime I would say like, oh, I'm so uncomfortable, I just say, oh, I'm so uncomfortable. And he'd say, oh, you're growing.
Yeah.
And I would say, I don't want to grow.
I don't want to grow. I'm not a tree. I'm good right here where I am.
I don't want to grow.
Yeah.
I don't want this.
Yeah.
I've grown enough this year.
Yeah, I'm perfectly
Please.
fine. Yeah.
I don't want to grow anymore.
No more.
But it is true. Anytime that you can't grow until you get uncomfortable.
That's right.
You can't. You have to be uncomfortable in order to experience growth. That's just the way life is.
Yeah.
If you're totally comfortable in your life and everything is totally comfortable, you're not experiencing any growth.
Mm-mm.
I hate to tell you this, but you're not.
And growth is necessary to be a complete and well-rounded person.
And to be healthy.
Yeah.
You really do have to experience growth. We all deal with that uncomfortableness a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about this before, about having friends or reaching out to friends, and how important it is to have those people or person that you can reach out to.
Right.
But if you don't feel like you have those people or that person, then you have to figure out what are your ways that you deal with.
Yeah, how can you cope with this in a positive and healthy way?
Yeah.
And not shut down and not completely
Not
freak
get
out.
agoraphobia.
Right, not stay in your house all the time. There's no airplanes
Not
in the house.
completely shut down.
No, not completely shut down. But and that's you take baby steps to do that.
Yes.
Baby steps.
But growth is necessary.
Yeah.
Change is necessary.
Yeah, it's healthy.
It is. But sometimes you have to, but also also understand that if you're experiencing change in one area, then you should not do change in a million different things.
Right.
If you are having a big move, then don't change your job at the same time, or don't, get into a new relationship, or don't, she's going on this big move. It wouldn't be a good idea for her to do a bunch of different things with their kids at the same time, or
Like having one start driver's ed while I'm gone. Yeah. That's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Well, that's not, I mean, you have people to take care of that, so
Yeah. I have people for that. It's fine.
well, no, but that's not as,
That's not as huge.
I mean, they're going to class.
Yeah.
They'll
He can
be
read.
okay.
He'll be all right.
They'll be okay. Seriously. But you don't want to don't take on so much that know your limitations.
That's it.
Know your
Know your
limitations.
limitations.
Because if you don't know your limitations while you're going through a big change, you're the ones that go postal.
Yeah.
So just know your limitations and know that change is necessary
And good.
for growth.
Yeah. So that's our Life 101.
Yes.
So don't be afraid of change.
Although it's uncomfortable.
Yep.
And it's normal. It's supposed to be uncomfortable.
Right.
So just
Right.
know that too. When you're going through it, it is supposed to be uncomfortable, and you will get through it. We
Yep.
all get through it.
Yep. So have fun changing out there, guys.
Yeah, eventually. We all
Eventually.
get through it.
It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be
It
fine.
may take 7 months,
It's all right.
but you'll get through it.
It's all right. It's all right.
So you're tuned into Lyfe Uncensored. I'm Skylar
I'm
Dawn.
Dallas Lewis. Welcome
We're here
to Tuesday.
Every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. And I think we're almost out of time, so real quick, chivalry. We do a segment every week that's called Is Chivalry Dead? Etiquette 101, Southern Charm. And you want to hit on this one?
Well, okay, so I'm part of Bachelor Nation. I watch The Bachelor. Skyla does not. But last night, I had to be sure that I showed her the clip that I was looking for, because even The Bachelor is hitting on Southern manners and the positive effects that it has on being a true Southern gentleman. And I just thought that was, I thought that was fitting for us. And so I made her watch it, and she was like, "Oh, look, he's learning how to be, how to be like a true Southern gentleman, as far as which direction you pass plates at a meal, and how you eat a roll, and you just break off pieces of it. You don't shove the whole thing in your mouth, and just." And then, do you want to talk about the umbrella? You want me to talk about the umbrella?
Go ahead.
So they were, the Bachelor and one of his girls were taking Southern manners lessons, and the teacher gave this analogy of an umbrella, and that her parents had been holding this umbrella over her for her entire life, and an umbrella protects you from things falling on you. And that they were now looking for somebody to pass that umbrella to. And that is, not in a Disney princess sort of way where we think we have to have this big strong man come in and save us, but somebody who's got our back, somebody who is going to be, beside us, because that you don't have to necessarily hold your own umbrella, and then it doesn't make them any less of a man or make you any less of a modern woman if you let this man come in and show you, open doors for you, hold your chair for you, and try and shield you from some of the really aggressive things that are going to land on your head. So, any additions?
No, that's pretty much what that covered.
So we just want y'all to, don't be afraid for our guys that are watching, listening. Don't be afraid to actually step up and be a man. That you've kind of gotten a bad rap over the last couple of years. It's been kind of emasculating for you because women want to do everything themselves. I want to open my own doors and pay for dinner and do that. No, dude, be the man and be that umbrella that is going to shield her from certain things. So that was my take on that.
Step up.
Yeah, step up. Step up. You were created as a man for a reason. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think when we were, when the etiquette coach was describing that, we kind of talked about it afterwards, and the analogy did not work for me.
And it didn't work for me.
From the family handing over the umbrella, because that's not the kind of family that I grew up in.
I was holding my own umbrella, and so was she.
Yeah, and so was I. But for a man to come in and take that umbrella and help,
and yeah,
and actually be the man is refreshing
and a blessing. I
Yes.
mean, that's what my husband did, and I reluctantly gave it to him. I was still holding on really, really tightly to it, and then he
yes
managed to convince me to let him hold it. And it's been 20 years. He has not stopped holding that umbrella.
Yes, we'll see, and that's what I think. That's what is so. That's what a lot of people don't understand with why, and we'll get into this in a different Life 101. But the reason why I'm still single
Yes.
is because my ex took that umbrella, and he did a very good job.
Mm-hmm.
So unless there's a man that can take that umbrella, I'll continue to hold it for myself.
Yeah. Yep.
So you guys are tuned in to Life Uncensored. I'm Skylar Dawn.
I'm Dallas Lewis.
And we've enjoyed having you guys tonight.
We're out of time.
Every Tuesday night, 7 p.m., you can tune in. If you tune in to our YouTube, go to Skylar Dawn on YouTube, and you will see that our sign is correct.
It's right.
On YouTube. And hit the subscribe button. I need more subscribers, so go to YouTube. Eventually, we will only be on YouTube.
Yeah.
So if you go and subscribe there, then you'll get the notifications, and then you'll be able to watch us every week.
Right.
Because eventually we won't have everything else set up. We'll just be doing YouTube.
We'll just be doing YouTube.
YouTube, 7 p.m. Tuesday nights.
Right.
Or you can follow us on Life Uncensored Show on Facebook, or on Twitter and Instagram, Life Uncensored Show. That's LYFE Uncensored. Or you can get me at skyladon.com and her
At DH Lewis on Instagram.
And we will see you next.
I'll see you in 3 weeks. I'm going to miss 2 weeks, and I'll catch you on the 3rd week. So,
yes. And I'll see you next week with some special guest co-hosts. Love you guys. Mwah.